everyone, this is Cindee Wilkinson from Just Sponge It, and today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful card. I first learned about this on Dina's blog at the Creativity Cave and thought, oh my goodness, this is so beautiful, I have to give it a try. So let me show you how to make it. So you're going to use the Rose Garden framelits and the Rose Wonder stamp set that matches it. It has some really beautiful sentiments on here that you can use for birthday, wedding, sympathy, thank you, you name it. So anyways, let's get started on how I did this. So what I first did is I cut out 3 roses, one in Wisteria Wonder, one in Perfect Plum, and one in Eggplant. This is my color palette right here. And I've cut them out, and I used my magnetic platform, my precision plate, then the paper, your cardstock, the die, and then an acrylic plate on top of that. And I've set it on some press and seal. This is the key to getting this flower without going, making this flower without going crazy. This press and seal is wonderful because it's sticky on one side. The top side has got sticky on it. So I die cut it and I set it onto the press and seal. And you can see it's already come off. But if it hadn't come off, you could take your die brush, your Big Shot die brush, and put it over the top here and roll this over, and it releases all of the little pieces. It's really a great tool. So once you have that done, then you're going to pull off this frame piece. And it's pretty good. You just have to keep sticking down the other pieces. Like I still have these 2 pieces that are didn't release. So I'm just going to take my tweezers and release them both. And so this you can use for another project. But these are the pieces that we're going to use. And I've already got mine all cut out. You also need a black rose, but for the rose you just need the outline part. And you also need to take, where you've die cut your flower, you need to take this and trace around the edges and cut that out so that you have something to glue your flower pieces to. So I've already done that just to save time. And then you're going to take your fast fuse, and let me make sure that I have the right side up. Yes, I do. And you're going to add your fast fuse all the way around and cover up pretty much of your, well, in here I use the crumb cake cardstock, but you could use whatever color because you're not going to really see it. And then you're going to add your black frame. And with the fast fuse, you really only have one chance. If you don't get it on right, oh no. So let's see if I can do this on camera. And I don't have any right here. Excuse me. All right, let's try this again. And you don't have to worry if you've got some of the crumb cake showing. You can go back and trim that off, and I'm going to show you a little trick to cover up. So this is what you have. So now we can start filling in all the pieces. But before we do that, I learned this the hard way. I really love the Wink of Stella, and if you've been watching my blog, you know that that's my favorite new tool. And really, it's just glitter without the mess. But if you do this beforehand, then you don't get it on your black cardstock, and you basically are just going to brush it on like this. It's fast, it's easy, but it really makes your card look spectacular. And as you can see, I've got some pieces missing, on my 3 colors. See, we don't need this anymore because I started with the light and then the medium and the dark. So this time I'm going to do the reverse, and I'll start with the inside will be the light and so forth. All right. So it helps on the little pieces if you've got some tweezers or a piercing tool. So I'm going to start in the center and add my pieces, and you've already got your fast fuse on there, so you don't have to worry about adding any more adhesive. Oops. So while this is a little tedious, you really do have a beautiful flower when everything is said and done. And if you use 3 colors, you can get 3 flowers. Okay, out of it. And really the center is the hardest part because those are the littlest pieces. Okay, so we're done with the Wisteria Wonder. Now we're going to go with the Elegant Eggplant, and we're going to do the next layer. And the pieces are a little bit bigger, so it's easier to put them in. And you know, I usually start and do the outside first, and it makes it easier. You have something to hold on to that's not sticky. I don't know why I did the reverse this time. Okay, so next piece we want is this one. I've found too that if you put the pieces that you're going to be putting into your flower the same direction as your flower, it's easy to match them up. Now, it looks like I'm missing this little piece right here. All right, so next is going to be the Wisteria Wonder. And that's this piece right here. Let me fill this all in and I will be right back. Okay, I've got my flower all cut out. And I wanted to show you how you can cover up some of where you can see that it's crumb cake on the back. If you take your black marker and you just roll it up against the edge, it covers up if you're not perfectly cut around the edge. Like you can see there's a little bit here. And so that's what I've been doing. It's kind of like a little cheater tool. Okay. And then what I did was I adhered the leaves to the flower with a little fast fuse. So like this. And then I'll have the measurements and everything on for my card on my blog. But I took a 3 by 3.5 piece of the perfectly artistically designer series paper that is one of the free celebration items you can get. And then I added a mat that was 3 1/4 by 3 3/4. Then we're going to put the rose in the center here, and I'm going to use dimensionals to pop it up. Of course, I forgot them. This really makes the flower stand out too when you pop it up. I don't like anything just flat. Okay, so let's take these off. And I'm going to show you a little trick I have for making a bow. Or even a knot, actually. So this will go right here. And I've already stamped the sentiment, and that is in the stamp case. what a beautiful blessing you are to me. I think I don't say that enough to people around me that I care about. So I thought that was pretty good. So now you're going to take, to tie your bow, what I do is I take a glue dot and fold it in half. And then I add it to my card wherever I want the bow or the knot to be. Let's see if I can tie a bow with everyone watching me. And then I just anchor it. And it makes it so much easier to tie your bow. Now I'll fuss with this and make it to look really pretty, but you get the idea. So here are my two cards. I hope you try this technique. It's really super fun. And if you don't already have these dies and this stamp set, you really need it. I'll have links in my description for my online store. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I'm going to show you a couple more cards that I've made. Here's with Melon Mambo, Blushing Bride, and Rose Red. And those two colors. And then here, this one is So Saffron, can't think of the name of it. I'll have it on my blog. And Calypso Coral. And this is also some paper that you can get as a free celebration item when you spend $50. This celebration goes until March 31st, 2016. If I can help you with anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. Thanks again for joining me. Bye.